I will conquer my opponent. Defeat will not be in my creed. I will believe where others have doubted. I will always uphold the prestige, honor, and respect of my team. I have trained my mind, and my body will follow. Who am I? I'm a champion.
Welcome to JD Cloud Night. Every Friday on JD, check out the Discord, link is in the description. This is the first game of the evening, or after official game start or event start.
Is that?
I'm trying to get down, but that's...
This hard in ring road shit because of the radio position on the right, so... I'm gonna put a rep position in ring road as well.
Look, we have the damage 30 here, repairing under the bridge. Good control for the American team around their back of a ring road here on Uru Village. Gonna have the ability to push down the port from here. Nice setup as well. First cap on the Russian team. I'm thinking if they're trying to place a tower something here, hold this main road maybe. Most caps are going down towards the south side, so we'll see about that. Or what they are planning to do there on castle, the Russian team. Currently, Quarry full control for the Russian team, led by TUF on site on Quarry for the moment. Top notch gets slaughtered by the 30. I think he took a shot with a Latin on him. And he got karma. Oh, RWS. In big trouble. Both teams seems to be using their armor pretty well, keeping them kind of close together, especially for the Americans. We're rolling in a small wolf pack there of two.
They're also on Canopy.
The fog will let up a little bit later on.
2, you're getting pushed from Quarry. They're gonna be on your north. SSC-23 takes down Wolf. Fleur comes in and step filled, ready for the trade. Nade makes damage. Gonna gain the heal. Why I said they were going for the trade when they're in the same team, but Matty is coming in here. Takes out SSC, but gets traded by Fleur. Sick up against Lassie. Lassie comes out victorious on that exchange. Looks like Brett gonna line towards yeah, Matson takes him out. Lassie gonna try to go for that trade. Brett takes him out as well. Got Stepper lurking towards Opes and Subjek. At the same time covering Fleur. He's reviving SS-23 or SSC-23. Oh, and they line up perfectly for Stepper, takes him out both, but he gets shot from behind by Tarius.
Go for Quarry either, push.
They are.
We stopped cap on Quarry, but there's only like 3 or 4 people inside.
Looks like Flagler and SSC came out on top in the end, but now Brett comes up on the roof, cheeky position there, comes out and takes out Rai from behind.
And as this little battle is going on, we can see that the Russians are trying to establish some type of a fob towards the hospital. And we have the Americans down on
train tracks.
oh, what's it called, down southwest of Uru.
Moving.
It's not Foundry, because that's south, just south of Uru. Industrial, maybe? The two strikers are down there.
He's going north.
Is it only one or did he have boyfriends?
He's one, not the striker.
Well, ONDs, well, they're trying to get in, putting some pressure west of Quarry, going up a lot against a lot of Russians here. Mainly tough players. We have a small little XDT squad setting up some ambushes with a hat and two lats. They should come out on top of this exchange, and they're taking down the BRDM. But Insane and Delta still on their feet. Insane goes down to Sinitka. And Delta might gonna drove the train. Sir Holmes might get one in the back. So far he's okay.
I'm still good destroyed.
The Lieutenant and Jad. Yeah, at least Delta has a lap. Oh, looks like the strikers are going up against the BTRs. At least one of the strikers are down.
I think. I heard.
Was that both the strikers? Yeah, both strikers are down. Only one of the BTRs are down.
We are approaching gas
Stand corrected.
30 mil dead, 130 mil dead.
Both BTRs are down as well.
Scout car, wrong call.
And yes, there is a icon up here on the roundabout next to the castle. Wonder if they're gonna try to flank around with this to kind of get something on the west side down here somewhere. 30 seems to be waiting to catch anyone leaving. So far, we have the Russians in control of mid-cap, which is Quarry. They are trying to push up north towards Uru village. Have the same squad here from the Russians, Stepperfeld, SSC-23 and Flögler, Rycabe and Rai. Coming up against the Elasticos. Shaman Lu. And that's Houndset taking out Stepper and SSC-23. Matty lurking about, might be able to come around, get Huh, or even Flögler and Rycabe there from the rear.
Enemy 30 mil going the ring road. Enemy 30 mil north side ring road.
So far, the western push from the Americans are putting a lot of attention of the defenders on Quarry. And these guys are lurking. Assy goes down to Brett. Radio for the Russian fob here on Quarry. Set it kind of in between the caps, or Foundry and Quarry. Hab and Radio on the same position. Flögler can probably hear Matty running around on the other side of that wall.
Be careful with the radio. Yeah. I knew that's what happened tonight. BTR dead.
Jump shot.
Might reposition this radio if we can.
Another BTR down on Ring Road.
Do we know where the hub on Quarry is?
Let's take a look at the moment. It's 3 strikers against 3 30s.
UAV in 1 minute and a half.
Should be at least. That should be the 3rd strike down.
Pants, my
I mean,
guys
it's
up
the
in
third
striker view and
30
back
down.
and get a lot.
Like the Russians have stopped this southwest push towards Quarry and are now going to be focusing on this northwest. See, there's not any player at the moment in a position or squad to get a good flank on to try to beat that one, to get in, get some pressure from a unexpected angle or direction. So far it is this squad here of the EMP guys. Squad 1. But also a mixture of other squad players here. Or squads and players. What we have squad 2 and 4 up here. Russians have just built a fob now on the radio station, so they are getting the ability to now spawn north and come in and flank and take out this radio that isn't there anymore. But I like the thought of it. We can see, oh, now tow guy got probably killed by these guys. Now they know that there's a fob in the area. Also, this hab has been marked. I have the commander kind of going for that. There's no Americans currently using this one, so he's just standing up there for the taking. Might wipe rally 4 from the American team to set up the alarm belts. The enemies are coming for that. Yeah, up on radio.
Copy.
Randy, I can drop freight and everything if you want.
There's a guy
20 tickets for the taking for the Americans for a pretty easy radio take. Not much that Henry or Donald gonna be able to do about this. So that should be a done
One
radio.
hab located. Correct mark.
Like this, they're moving the radio. They felt that it was in a bad position. Can even remember, I think it was Randy who placed it in the beginning that said that he was a bad radio placement. It was just kind of a in the moment thing, if I remember correctly. But at the same time, we have LTH, the commander of the Russian team, and Jad down on the American FOB on industrial or refinery. Yes, this refinery. That's gonna be an equal trade of 20 tickets for the teams. And this was, I think, just a bit reckless of the Americans. Putting a FOB down here.
Rep station back on Ring Road, guys.
Knowing how highly occupied this southern road will be most of the time, at least used by VIX. And the small flank squads not to have anything contesting this southern flank or part of the map, just for some map control. It was a very lazy play by the American team. But instead they are focusing on getting a really hard push in towards Quarry's north side. Russians are doing a good job at keeping them at bay for the moment.
Squad 7 with the striker goes south.
There is a bunch of helmets marked here, but there's no FOB mark from the American team.
So
they're not sure
you are QRF, okay, you got wheels maybe.
that the radio is over here at the moment.
So.
If they find out, it probably wouldn't be that difficult for the American team to get enough players on close enough to proxy it. Actually could be a little bit. Got some nice backup brothers here on the east side. Have marked for on Canopy. This is where the Americans are guessing.
Shot the infantry there with flat.
Yep. I think it was a gat.
We're gonna try to start making some JD Clanite votes during the events every Friday. So if you have a clan or a group of friends and you want to sign up, you can also nominate a map that you want to be played by making a ticket.
Yeah, I see that now.
Or
Supposed to get out of here.
if you're a clan rep, you can ping me in the clan rep channel on Discord. So you will just kind of give a heads up that, hey, me and my guys are planning to attend the clan night and we would like to add this map to the map vote. And also we have a bunch of other stuff in the wheels in plan for events and other things regarding JD. Big plans, so really suggest you join it.
Yeah, it's radio.
Top class server, top class admin management team, and it's just growing, improving, tweaking everything all the time.
That was that one.
I'm gonna try and rescue here.
But these rallies on the East Hill, it actually isn't that easy for the Americans to push down this way. And now with the second fob coming out at the southwest on Refinery, it will be difficult for the American team to push down towards Quarry and not lose the fob on Uru Village at the same time. But I can already see that they are currently losing the radio on Ring Road. NKLK guys, they were going around from radio. I'm guessing they continued and they found this new radio placement over here. Radio dug down one step with Asco just trying to protect it from any American trying to come back to dig it back up. There comes
There's one guy in the hat, one guy inside the
Striker and open top MRAP and try to save this radio. There's two guys on the radio, I mean in the app. And he's gonna resupply a grenade, gonna pop it on the radio. Get shot in the face for it. That was a good try, not much you can do in that situation with 6 guys running towards you. So good reaction for the American team. Have a Tiger RWS unloading to come in again on a second wave towards Ring Road.
Should we destroy the hub on the Ring Road? They know where it is. Or leave it be.
The Striker did not see it. Where is he?
Where else we're gonna put another radio? Has to be outside in a bush somewhere. The only problem is the vehicles here.
That's not what you want to run into as a Tiger squad. Take a look here, the scoreboard kinda a bit into the game. American team is above when it comes to kills. And tickets. And with the new ticket mechanic, this doesn't give you bleed until you lose the last cap. There's not much really that forces teams to push aggressive. It's more like you get 20 tickets for capping in the beginning neutralized flag. You get 60 for capping on from the enemy, so as long as you just establish good control around your second cap, you could try to play a bit more of a counter gameplay where the enemies are overextending, that's when you go for a flank. But I don't see the Americans trying for any flanks right now. They're just trying to hold on to the control they have, and right now another squad of Russians are blocking.
I hear them all around the fucking... Yeah, he's coming close, command.
Another American app overrun.
There's more.
Pants holding to the netting.
Hear them on the south side.
See if Steppe gonna pre-fire that.
They're coming to clear it.
Instead, Mowgli's trades with him.
That doesn't sound that clear.
Okay, there's one more alive.
Bye from the window. Nice shot there by Pants. At least do some damage, but then Kurez reacts on that and peeks and takes him out. Hab is back online. Yet again, there is Russians on the fob Upper Ur village, and now we have another BTR down. Donald fighting for the radio against Father.
Multiple.
Oh, and it takes him out with the explosive charge, and the Bladio is in bleed. But I don't think it will be an issue because there's no Russians here to defend the radio. But definitely at the moment, Russian team are the one that putting the pressure. Nice team play here, helping each other out. Another 30 leaving the Russian main. At the moment, I definitely have to say that the mix of the American team seems to be playing more as a team, or working more together, tight-knit together. There is still ATs around to threaten the strikers.
The problem is getting down here.
193 to 137, that's basically one cap. If the Russians caps the ring road from them, they will basically be even in amounts of tickets. We have XDT gonna try to go for a flank now. We have squad 1 coming from east side of core instead of west, with squad 5. Let's take a look on that.
Anyone have eyes on BTR? Anyone have eyes on BTR?
They're trying to go for the enemy hab, since they suspect the Russian hab to be somewhere over here on Canopy, since they've marked it over here. And it's Simple Squad 2 trying to get something on the enemy fob down on Refinery, but 30 is going down there to back them up.
Boys, we found an enemy hab south of point marked.
The MRAP is saved by a wall. 30 couldn't pass.
Is that Frederick Bill hit by headkit? Squad 2?
It's moving north, the PTR squad 76. It's on the road.
Oh, that was not what they wanted. That should have been an easy trade for that strike, but something went on when they hit the wreck of the other strike. I don't know. Sometimes they can't see. Wrecks kind of pops up on different places by the way they are for different players sometimes. How is that strike still alive? Oh, it's Henry as well. I'm sorry, Henry, that I had to see that. That this striker is alive, it's very lucky. Getting to that point, 94 ticket just underneath or just below 100 ticket for the Russian team, where they have to start considering, are they gonna commit to actually try to get a ring road?
You guys making small progress in quarry?
Or are they just going to kinda hunt for fobs and
Just get that radio?
defend quarry?
Enemy turn on that.
Both teams doing a pretty good job at pushing out and just not defending from within cap, but spreading out a bit. Oh, there's an airstrike. They really want to take out that striker for destroying that 30.
Airstrike, move, striker. Yeah.
Still firing command. Well, already about too late.
Call comes in, but he couldn't say the striker.
Seven, stop.
What?
Drop panel,
Squad 4, the Logi on the east side. Like I said, both teams have been doing a good job at defending, keeping the enemies even closer and getting to the cap. Right now, Squad 2 is back on that radio south side of the cap. What was it? Holmes and Koenig, alle Waffen.
Too many enemies on the south hub of Ring Road. We have around the enemy hub, we just need some help.
Trying to hold it long enough to get help.
Can you repeat?
We need some help on the enemy fob south of Ring Road. It's overrun for now, but we need help.
There was a lot of pads in that which killed six.
We killed them.
So
yeah, they can spawn.
Another trade. Takes out Mr. Fix-It just after he takes out Tom Cruise.
I have a suspicion Squad 5, the enemy rate is going to be southeast of the building. I see they got the combat engine.
southeast of fuel storage, you mean, or?
My guy's checking, I'll tell you.
It's not all wrong. It's on the southeast side. Guess it's got what's the lodgy doing here? That's not a way to park a lodgy. That's not a way. Let's see if he will continue. He might even hear the radio soon.
Is that a still active, squad?
See? I can hear it from here.
Can place artillery mark. Let's place artillery on it. Oh no.
It's a good hit. You need to be careful if you get an engine, you can't back up and need to go forward.
We're dipping. You need to move south to north.
Gonna come up against Riot Cave. Riot Cave just runs past and jumps over the fence. And then, wow, Wolf gets the trade with Tom Cruise there.
I checked the southeast. That's good.
Yo, there's a lot of guys on our eastern half. Like a lot. They have a half somewhere.
Roger. Check it.
About 40 tickets difference between the teams, so losing a radio now is not what you would like to do, but it looks like that would be the case. We have enough players here from NKLK, Pakistan, Tihu, Vontube digging down the radio as we speak. Armalite gonna try to do something about it. That sounded like mine going off.
Requesting vehicles.
Tiger just shot north of you, Squad 7.
Nice hold here. Moomin Baiko. But he can't connect. Kind of cross-siege fire where we have Moomin covering down that way and then Pack is holding the other. Ah, that was a stunning nade right in front of his face. But Theo takes the fight for no reason. I mean, that's just that.
Or just guesses?
Like, I get the urge, but if you're on the radio with the only one there to defend that, I wouldn't go for a fight. I would just hold, try to keep enemies from getting in. But I don't think there's anyone close enough to save it. Would be sick of just shift W's it.
This gap marker was not accurate.
But he gets taken out by Esco. Ellis could go for it. He needs to rust run, but it's too late. Still, 40 tickets between the teams. 84 to 45. And it looks like the Russians are digging down their own fob down there. On refinery or whatever they call it. Oh. Also, a Logi. Running straight into the jaws of a 30mm. A bit risky with 76 tickets trying to go for a Logi flank. But it wouldn't surprise me if the American team think that they are behind on tickets.
ZPTR mark south for you accurate?
By the fact that they are one cap less, or two caps less. Wait, just one cap, yeah.
Right, let's not build any more hubs. Maybe let's everyone defend. We're bleeding too much tickets attacking now.
Yes, defend. Okay, it's Squad 5, don't push. Korean Squad 2, don't push.
I think that's a very good call.
Stay on defense.
They know there's a BTR in the area. got a bit greedy and stayed behind, and they have to pay the price for it.
This hub marker in Echo 4, I think it's not accurate. I don't see any enemies coming out from that building.
Okay. Do you know where the radio
I think the Russians are going full defense as well.
I think
they are digging down the radios across the map.
They have this gone.
And they're spreading wide around Quarry.
Okay.
So I think that they are going to be
southwest. Did anyone check? Southeast, it's not for sure. We checked.
Be slowing down the advancing. Givy Ruslan goes down to Faith. And Kuris. I'll try to hold off Randy.
Infantry squad 3 close, running Main Street. We're pushing now to the next.
Should have heard him passing through. I think it was Randy that called in that the Russians have to have a fob somewhere on the east. And he's going to run, he's gonna see them. He's gonna see a lot of them. Faith takes out Moomin, but he gets then killed by Kuris from the tower, from the high rise. Ananas and Dolph. And Randy a bit.
Sorry, I'm very trigger happy here. Just killed 2 people, so. Mega 3. That's why I'm trigger happy.
Super. Had a little bit of a delay there in his response. Looked almost like he were not paying attention. But these are a few tickets that the Russians can't afford to lose, but they are going to lose them. No one around except Kuris to try to save them. So that's 4 tickets down. Definitely think that was the right call to dig down the radio, because they don't have the tickets to attack anymore. There's 1 hour and 17 minutes left of this game, and we'll see how the teams would play this, since I think this is the time where you start just killing all the Vics you can find. So this is 5 tickets right here that the Americans can take on the Russians.
West, the field search.
There's another. So they have 10 tickets by lodges on the map that the Americans can take from the Russians.
There's approaching from south side.
I don't know, I can't really see any American Vics abandoned anywhere.
Yeah,
that would give the Russians a couple easy tickets. Rest is still alive. And these guys are holding their spawn, waiting for Kuris to get there and revive them, and I'm wondering if Randy and the rest of the guys down here are gonna stay long enough to make sure that these guys don't get revived. Because this would be about the time when,
better if you like,
at least where everybody should kind of get the feeling that both teams are getting low on tickets, both teams are holding off, respawning, and are staying down. And neither team is really pushing to try to take the other one's cap.
It's available in 3-way.
15 tickets remaining for the Russians. That was the Logi on Geneva. And then they have a Logi down there as well. Kuris is
We have strike.
Slowly working his way up to try to save his friends.
5, and I'm gonna place artillery in Korea and squad 2, 1 striker with 5 and push in the Korea after artillery. Can we try this?
I can.
have 6 something.
I can gather forces from final position foot.
5 and squad 2, regroup your forces in the south side. Squad 8, marker. Squad 8 stars. Squad 2, push south. And 5, you 2. And you're gonna get picked up by Seibuza striker. After artillery.
Sounds like the Americans want to try. At least the commander wants to try. One last push.
Maybe you can, Wilhelm, you can put...
1 quarter north of it.
Said Tarvieki goes down. Darvik. Sorry if I butcher your name. 5 tickets remaining for the Russian team, so this looks like it will be a American victory. 61 ticket win.
Huge victory for us.
Nice close game. Good vic plays by both teams, but I think that was what took the game for the Americans. Not letting the 30s do the damage they would be capable of doing otherwise.